Welcome to the old number 6, where we've turned a school bus into a food truck where we work on and take part in different activities like tailgating and serving the public. It acts as a mobile classroom for us to make us better culinary professionals.
Hello, my name is Krishi and I work at food truck and we have really good food, but one of the special items is baked potato. Yes, it sounds baked potato, it tastes like baked potato, but it's called salad and it's one of the special items of our food truck.
What's my favorite thing about working on the food truck? Well, that's easy, man. It's eating all the food. Nah, I'm just playing. What I really like to do is cook the food. Most of the time when I'm back there in the food truck, I'm always on the griddle. So we'll be making burgers, grilled cheeses, quesadillas, you name it. I'm on that griddle cooking it up in there. Well, my favorite thing to make around the food truck is our smash burgers. Our smash burgers are these really good burgers where we put our signature sauce on them and we put onions, tomatoes, and lettuce. It's gotta be my hands down most favorite thing to make in the food truck.
I'm standing in front of our food truck, the old number 6, and we received this as part of a grant from the Sanger Education Foundation. That was actually the beginning because we received a grant for $20,000 to get this started. Our school district stepped in and found the additional funds through our career and technology education budget, and our wonderful school board approved this for our program. Within months of receiving this food truck, our students got so excited about the classes that our enrollment went up and we were able to add another teacher in our department. So there are actually 2 of us teaching all of the culinary arts classes now. Our numbers went up in culinary arts so that this coming school year, we actually have 175 students in our culinary arts program. What is so exciting about getting this food truck is the excitement from the students. They love to come to class. They love to come out and work in the food truck. They volunteer evenings and weekends just to be able to work in it and serve the public. We've done tailgating at football games this fall. We do catering. We work at special events. We've had some charities reach out to us to serve at their events. The opportunities are kind of limitless on what students are able to participate in by having this added to our class. What's great about this food truck is it's an extension of our classroom. We have an older classroom with several different kitchens, and it was designed before we actually taught it as a culinary arts class, preparing students more for a career in the industry. And we don't have the commercial equipment that is ideal for teaching that class. Well, we didn't. Now we do. We have the equipment needed because we've got commercial equipment that the students are able to work with that we don't actually have in our lab. So this has become our mobile classroom. Our students actually love coming to class, and that's exciting. So we thank you, everyone involved in the Sanger Education Foundation, for making this dream a reality.
Hi, I'm Mr. Rowe, and I teach the audio and video production class here at Sanger High School. And I wanted to talk about the Sanger Education Foundation and their contribution to the class that I teach is with the scoreboard, as you can see in the background. The scoreboard was a very big ticket item. I know that this thing costs, between that and the equipment that operates that, was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $250,000. And so I know that the Sanger Education Foundation had a massive role in doing that. Well, the byproduct of them getting a scoreboard for our football stadium was, well, now we have to have somebody that actually operates that. So the program for audio and video production last year, which was my first year at Sanger, was created. And so now, not only do we have a nice scoreboard to have for the football games and to be able to promote our programs here at Sanger, and we even had graduation here, stuff like that, track, anything that you can think of that we can use the scoreboard for. And with that, the video that you are actually watching right now is off of one of those cameras that was purchased. And so my program, we are putting all of that equipment to great use. My students are, they're loving it. I've got about half of my students that were my first year students from last year that actually want to do this as a career, furthering themselves in this industry. We're actually meeting with counselors and guidance counselors and things of that nature, and we're going to go visit some colleges. We want to make sure that students have the best opportunity with the best equipment, with the best stuff that they can possibly have, so that they are prepared for what's out in the real world should they choose this as a career path. And so I'm excited to see what we can bring forward in the next couple of years. I've got some ideas to actually take this program, which is a starting program, and we do have some cameras and we do have scoreboard, and I've got a couple of editing machines, but we really need this program to go to the next level with more equipment that we can do even more situations with, and more training and more stuff that will bring value to our students and to our district and to our school. So I'm excited about that. I know my students love coming and doing the productions, and I'm excited to see what they can do in their future. Once they leave here, they'll be able to go, you know what, we were part of that start. Thank you, Sanger Education Foundation, for putting that money into the school board. It's led to literally my job. Thank you, I'm here. So thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Brandy Kitchens, and I am a science teacher at Clear Creek Intermediate. And this summer I got to go to the Space Academy for Educators with fellow science teachers Cami Sawyers and Ethan Morey, all because of a Sanger Education Foundation grant. And it was the most incredible week ever. We got to go to Huntsville, Alabama. We joined about 24 other science teachers from around the country and basically pretended we were astronauts for a week. We got to participate in NASA-inspired experiments. We got to participate in space simulations, and we got to hear from incredible speakers like actual NASA engineers and astronauts to hear their not only what they're doing over the next 20 or 30 years, but also a lot of the things that they have overcome to become what they are. So inspiring stories that way too that we can share with our students. We came back with just filled with inspiration and ideas, and excited to pass all of this on to our students, who they are calling the Mars generation. I think it's pretty obvious that space travel is becoming more and more prevalent in our society and is not going away. There's plans for it just to keep growing and growing and growing, and we have Sanger alumni involved in this already. So I'm really excited to inspire our kiddos to be a part of it as well, because there are just thousands of careers that are that are needed for this, for the kind of things that we're trying to do over the next 30 years. And there's no reason why we can't just have tons and tons of Sanger alumni involved. To careers in, astronauts, but also just aerospace engineers and computer technology, materials, architects, bioengineers. I mean, it just goes, the list goes on and on. Pretty much anything that our kids are interested in can probably be applied to going into space travel. So I am really excited about it. We have already implemented a lot of what we learned into the classroom already. Experiments that we've tried, experiments that we're going to try. I'm looking forward to telling my kids all about the engineers that we met and what they had to say, and the astronauts when we come to our space chapter or unit coming up in a couple of months. And then of course we're also really super excited because we're going to start a rocket club that's starting pretty soon here, and we're going to actually have third graders, fourth graders, and fifth graders make actual rockets. And then we're going to launch them right before Thanksgiving. So we're really excited about all of it, and I'm really we're all looking forward to seeing how how all of this inspiration, all of this information, these experiments, everything, see what our kids do with it, you know, even if it just inspires them to be a little bit more interested in certain things, then we've done our job. So we are very, very grateful. We had a ton of fun, and I think it's definitely going to make us better science teachers in the end. So thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.